Well, this is not my first time, but I think it's really wonderful that people like Shirley that we didn't recognize as a leader back in school have taken over and done things like this. And it's nice to see the development of people as they've matured. And it's just one of the things that, you know, I could have stayed in Florida and gone with my husband to his family reunion, but I chose to come here.
Oh, yeah.
I am too, because I don't look like his family.
I tell you that. Truth's coming out.
Now we know why you're here.
I've always been believed in
Joanne, you don't know this is all on tape.
Well, you probably will never see him because he doesn't like reunions, and he doesn't even go to his own class reunion. And we're not very far from his hometown. But it is really nice and to come. And those 13 hours sitting in that car yesterday through rain was not an easy thing, but you know, I just had fun driving up by myself and didn't have anyone to argue with, tell me how I should be driving or slow it down. And I did look down one time and it was 85 miles. I've always believed in driving fast to get wherever I was going because I just like the fast life, I guess.
I want to know what kind of car you drive. 85?
I drive
You got 80,000 miles on a tire. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have an 86 Park Avenue Buick, and I got it new years ago, and I put 300 miles at minimum every week on it. And so now it has 80,000 miles on the tires. This is the second set. The spark plugs have never been changed, and it has 110,000 miles on the car.
80,000 on the tire. I don't know what kind of tire.
I don't know. But I took it in and I asked him, is it,
I don't know buy the tire.
would you please check? And this car is in both of our names, but since I drive it, I'm the one supposed to take care of it, so I do.
You're doing great with the tire.
I even know how to check to see when the treads gets too low now. They've taught me how to do that, so I even check before coming up here on the gas, around the oil level too. I have a husband who believes that I should know how to do things. He does not believe in taking care of me.
Shirley, did we have some people that you thought would be here tonight that didn't? You know, Evelyn, Beard.
Evelyn made her a reservation, and there's another one.
Ruth James.
Oh, Ruth James. Now, test on her about every 4 or 5 months. And they had just done it again in April. They did find some more polyps. They were weeks and now even months to get over it. And for that reason, she says she knows her limitations, that her health is not good, and she felt like that she did not need to make that trip back up here this weekend. But she said for me to be sure to share this with you, that she felt like that she had attended this reunion because she knew she was going to call me the next day. She had a dream. And thinking, she said that she went around, and probably it was at the last reunion, you know how you put things in, she talked to you, and she talked to the different people that she had seen at the last one, and she said that was the strangest thing. But she did want you all to know that she loved you, and I told her that we would send her one of our little handouts that we had made, and also that we'd send her a picture of everybody. And everyone's address is in this, and y'all might just send her a card and tell her that we missed her.
Yeah.
And Evelyn lives where?
Evelyn, Shirley did send a little history on her, and I think you're going to enjoy that. I felt like that I had just had a visit with her after I had read that. You know, some people have that ability. Fanchon's another one that has that ability. I love to get letters from Fanchon, and you feel just like that you've had a nice, warm visit in your ear. And Shirley shared some things about her life. I think you're going to enjoy that. But June shared with us too, and Shirley, you will read in her what she shared with us. She has a son that has Down syndrome.
Yeah, and he's a brittle diabetic.
Right.
And they have to keep him on a very strict schedule.
I'm not sure. I think he's a.
and all. Doris was so sweet. She was down one day and she asked me how many of the ones from Memphis had responded. And I gave her their numbers and she went back to Memphis and I think, Maggie, she called you. And we got Maggie's call.
And I had a nice conversation with Joyce Ann, but she wouldn't commit. She did indicate that she might come, but she never would commit herself. Said usually when school was out, she went with a group from her school and was a kind of a sponsor or counselor, but they had not made any plans this year, or she had not heard about it. She still would never say where she was coming or not, so I didn't look for her, but I really enjoyed talking to her because I hadn't talked to her since I graduated school, and I wasn't real close to her in school, but I really enjoyed visiting her phone.
Joyce has a son that also.
Anybody else over here